All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, G Money. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, Matthew. Ethan, good morning. Futures Trader, good morning. Let's get the show on the road. Market is in sync on the short side. We have a target of 40. We have also a harmony zone number one, which is 90 by 100 and 115 by 125. Rallies are shortable in this market, and we will reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 110. Market is still an emotional market, and we're gonna talk about some of these stops and how they're getting run. I mean, so far, um, every time they ran up the stops, like where we at right now, they sold it off. Now we're getting another stop run, and that's a little bit more forceful. The market just opened here, so you're getting a two-sided market with the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. I would be a bit careful trying to just trade the open, considering the speed, the volatility, and the fact that it could impact some of the trading systems that's out there, Apex and others. So just kind of be careful, read the market. We have a 50 NT Rinko Captain set up short at 103 with a stop at 125. So as long as we continue to trade under the 125, there's a potential for some selling pressure to get down to 90. I'm definitely going to be patient and wait. All right. And that went in a flash, right? That went, Sugar, good morning. Went in a flash. I mean, fast and furious market here. We're right in and around Globex, and the market is getting faded right here. We have harmony zone number one on the upside at 140 by 130, and then 115 by 105. I think patience is the key here. That's so stupid. It's all over the place, man. I mean, definitely want to see a little bit of this price action before we kind of commit to trading. Target is 65. Target a hit. Next target is 40. $40 coming up. 40 is hit. Next target is 15. Market is out of sync, and we're hitting harmony zone number 1, and we're getting punched back up to zone 2, which is 90 by 100. So it took out the stops, and they're fading it right now, and they're doing it in a strong way. If we break 115, that's an issue. Market is out of sync right now. It's a two-sided market. We're consolidating in and around this zone. We have 20 minutes to the top of the hour. Selling continues, and next target is 115, like we said. It's not 115, it's 1575. Excuse me. Next target is 990.75. Rallies are shortable. We have a harmony zone number one with 40 and 50. Then 65 by 75. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 55. So 990 is the target. I guess the world is ending after all, huh? Selling it. They're selling it. Target is coming up 65.75. So we broke the 90. Now the target is 65.75, and that's just happening so quick. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I was talking about earlier, and Brad, you just have to be careful, and there's a lot of volume, and there's a lot of fast price action. So you're gonna get a little bit of quote delay here and there. I'm not seeing widespread reports of problems, but some do. All right, take care, Alpha. Get better, man. All right, so they flushed everybody, and now they're reversing two-sided market. We're hitting harmony zone number 2. All right, 200 and 100 are in sync on the long side, so there's a bit of a fade coming into this market, and we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity against really a couple of places, the 18,025 and 18,000, but the target is going to be 18,090. Well. Target hit. Next target is 115. Harmony zone number 60. Another stop run. Yep. 65 by 55 and 40 by 30. Pullbacks are buyable. Yeah, I mean, maybe exit Zoom and the system and reset your modem and see if that helps you any. So we got 7 minutes to the top of the hour. Target is 140. We're about to hit that target. Then the next target after that is going to be Globex. And Globex is 165. And right now, ES is really not moving. Is that ES? Let me see here. Yeah, okay, so ES target is 252.62. So we hit the 140. Next target is 165, which is Globex. Pullbacks are buyable against that 100, 18,100. We're in the middle of the range on the on NQ. So target is hit. Next target is 165. The prior target got hit, and we're looking for 165. Be honest with you, this is a market where if you have a bunch of evaluation accounts sitting there, this is the kind of market that you want to pass your evaluations with and try not to trade as much of that your PAs and kind of trade your evaluation accounts just to kind of mitigate risk, participate in the market, but Just an idea. Target is 165. I mean, we're almost there. Here we go. Boom. Hit it. Next target is 190, and we're in and around Globex. So, uh, which means that the market is going to consolidate here for a little bit, and you're going to see some failed, exactly like this. They're gonna back off of it, probably come and test harmony zone number one. Yeah, first touch of Globex typically gets faded in and around it. It's such a fast market. Give me 1 second. I got something I gotta do here. You're out at 150 for 10 points. I'm sure you want it. You want this back, don't you? Yeah, it's a high probability, that's for sure. So they're supporting harmony zone number two. So I mean they're hitting low backs. They got faded. They came into harmony zone number one and two and tested both, and they're holding on to harmony zone number one. I mean two, and that's going to be a bit of a support level coming up here. We got two of them, three more. Target, back to that Globex. It's 9 o'clock, so we're getting a little bit of action around the top of the hour. That's a nice bounce off of Harmony Zone number one. I mean, they bounced it off to the tick. So, my question to myself is how are they treating the stops? They're buying the stops. They're buying the dips. They're fading. Um, they're fading the cloud, and they're oscillating around Globex with a target of 190.75. So I mean, the buyers are very active and they're fighting. We're coming to resistance areas, and we experienced this resistance area a couple of times. But if that type of behavior we're seeing continues, then we're gonna see higher prices all the way up to 250. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break under Harmony Zone number one, which is the 140 by 130. If we start seeing anything under that 130, then I'm gonna evaluate that long. And look where we at location wise. I mean, literally, we are in the middle of the range on the 200, on the and on the 20, and we're trading around Globex. So this is an area of great deal of consolidation. And what works here is fading more than trend trading. And scalping more. Look at that. Boom. Holy crap. It's fast. Fast market. Yeah, look at that mess too. On the 100 anti-wrinkle, they even put out Captain Setup short, but no confirmation of it, and then you're rallying the market back up. So that's a trap right here. That consolidation, two, four, five candles in a row, just rotating in the same spot. So you're trapping everybody, and the market is heading toward the next target of this rotation. Since we hit our target here, the next target is 215. 215. Longs are strong. They're running the stops and trapping the shorts for higher prices. Rather be long than short. Right now, we'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 160. We're at the top end of the Globex band, so this is an area where the market can get faded down. Just kind of watch out for that. So did we say 215? We hit 215. That's how quickly this thing is moving. So the next target is 240. Harmony zone number one shifted to 190 by 180 and 65 by 155. Pullbacks are buyable. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break under Globex of 165, and the first signs of trouble is 180. Okay, so they're testing. See, that's another one. They ran the stops here and they retested harmony zone number one and bounced it right back up. That's bullish. The market is out of sync though, so it's a two-sided market. Yeah, I see your message, Steven. Just keep trying, buddy. Keep trying. I mean, there's nothing else anybody can do. You just keep trying. So here we go. I mean, they hit harmony zone number one and Globex. I mean, that was a good spot, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna be the patient kind in this type of market. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time. I want to read the stops. I want to read the participants. I want to read the price action. I want to know who's getting trapped. I want to know all this stuff, and just kind of get myself acquainted with this madness that's going on right here. Patience is a trade. Preserving your capital is probably a big win today. So market is in sync right now. Our target is 240. Pullbacks are viable. Reevaluate if we break 165. Now 165 is money. Is the key. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here we go. Wow. That's madness right here, buddy. That's madness. Market is in sync, and we are looking for 240.75. 240.75. Why such a big target though? I don't know. We just because we dove into this pullback. So they like Globex. I mean, that's basically what we're seeing here. They're liking Globex. They keep going back and forth toward it. Whenever you hit the top end of the Globex band, you're getting a fade and going to Globex and bouncing right back up. So you're getting a range market here. The big target is 240.75, and it's 919. ES, let's talk about ES. ES has a captain set up short right now at 79 and a quarter. So you're getting a bit of distribution up here against the Globex band. So you're seeing this purple area right here keeps hitting the top end of it and coming back in. That's just telling us that the market is extended here, and they're pausing, and there's distribution, and there's traps. The question is, who's getting trapped? If the market pulls back and the stops get bought up, that just tells you the longs are strong, and you're gonna get an eventually a 240 target out of it. As long as we don't break anything under 180, that's the read on that market. And you see how every time they get there, boom, sell off, sell off. Every time they get down here, they buy it. So they may go down and tag Globex one more time. See, that's another stop run that they did, and they bought it. Okay, they took the stop run here, and they sold it. Okay, I get it, but the overall structure of the market is still long, so I'm favoring the long side of this, rotation toward a bigger target, and anything under 180 kind of puts that idea on pause. Okay. Yeah, 180. Here you go. A non-trending market here. This is a non-trending. Okay, took 180. Changes the picture a little bit here. Back to Globex. They're liking that Globex. It's a balance area for the market. And they're trying to trap as many people in this rotation before they take it in a direction. So that's multiple attempts at Globex and Harmony Zone number 2. So you see this rotation here, and they came in hot and heavy, bounced it, and made higher lows, ran it up to Globex band, the top end of it, continued to shake people out of it, and they keep pushing back up. Here we go, back up here, 210. So they're trying to, so far, the stop runs that they're making is favoring the longs. ES touched Harmony Zone number 1 and bounced off of it. Here you go. There's a break into the target of 5287 and a half. Okay, so that's so far what the longs are doing here. But look at this damn thing. They keep hitting that level. Like, I swear we could have gotten rich just hitting that Globex band and just fading it right there all day long. Yeah, that 210 is difficult. I mean, you're like at the 215, the 215.75 is what they're having an issue here. So you have a whole number 200. You're struggling against the Globex band at 215, and you're buying it in and around 165. So that's the game, and it's a fading game. It's not a trending game. Okay, so you're scalping the edges of price. Now look at what they did here on the 100 interior income. So they put a captain setup short here, blew everybody out of the water. They're putting another captain setup short right here, in and around Globex. So if you start breaking under Globex, below that 165, this market is going to start speeding up toward the 140. And that whole structure here is going to be a failed structure against the 210 and the 215 and the Globex band. So that 165 is going to be it, a big point of inflection here. And you could see how the longs are just defending with their life here. They know this level is just going to be super critical. I haven't put a single trade yet in this market, so I'm waiting. We'll find something to do here in a minute. And here we go again. 215. 215, 215, 215. See, that captain setup has not confirmed. They're about to break above the 220. I mean, if they break 220, then you're gonna start picking up some stops above it. I mean, let's put it this way, man. If they break under 180, I mean, this is sick, really. 178. That's a six-prong captain setup short. I'm sorry. I may have to get medieval on this thing. Yeah, we're gonna hit 140 and go from there. That's a short right there. Wow. A little bit too slow today. Okay, so boom, we hit it. That is a pivot point for the rest of the day. Just mark that freaking number up there. The 215, the 210, 215, the break under 165, the captain set up six prong captain set up short. The market did at 178. All of that is going to be pivotal for the remainder of the day. As long as we trade under those levels, you're getting a market that's going to wind itself down lower. And we just saw the trap that they put on. I mean, we kind of had to read through it. It was not an easy one to read through it, but so let's see how they're gonna counter here. They're gonna try to counter and touch Globex. We're too close to it not to retest it. Okay, so we may get that here in a minute, and then we'll see if it's a good spot for an entry short. 165.75. We'll give that a try. I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. And here comes a counter. They're trying to counter into retesting 165. You got a captain set up long on ES. So you're going to get a bit of a counter trend move. Well, not a big one. Looking for rallies to short into this market. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break above 185. Here it comes again. Okay, that's what's expected. Yeah, that's what's expected. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Okay. So they're behaving as we think they should. Now the question is, can they put a high and a lower high, and that will start getting us in. Look at that. All right. I expected a little bit of a counter trend, but not not this strong. God damn. That's some crazy stuff going on here. I mean, we're running right into that captain setup that we started. I mean, that is a pivot point for the remainder of the day. If they start trading above it, if they get to 215, look at this, Matthew. We're up to 215 again, 210. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm kind of patient and waiting. Uh, Circle trader, patient and waiting, and you know, I'm looking at the bigger picture, the 200 and the 100, understanding what the market is doing. A market like this, you want to preserve your capital. Oh, man. Go figure. Go figure. 215 coming up. Let's go. Here comes. Boom. Okay. So now we broke that 215. Next target is 240. 240. And this captain setup that really kind of performed well, it's a six-prong captain setup. They rolled it over. The 180, the 185 was a clear area that the market needed to protect, and they couldn't protect it. So now you're getting an upswing and a trap and a big trap. The bigger this short signal, and it gets violated, then you're getting yourself a bigger trap into higher prices, into 240.75. Then we have this high up here at 254. You break it, and most likely, you know, the market will run up, come back in, but you also have that 320 to look into as well. So they're running. They're running. It's a 20 NT Rinko is the one that we execute on, and we take signals based on what the bigger picture is doing. Then we'll zoom in to control risk with smaller charts, which is that chart to your top right hand corner, which is this one right here. Target 240, boom, target is hit. Next target is 265. Let's go. 265, you got a pullback into 215. Again, now it's 215, 210. Let's see how strong that level if we get tested. We want to see at least I mean, this was a stop run. Really? That's nice. So that's a good nice little pullback. The market is in sync on the long side. We got a target of 265, and they're testing harmony zone number 1, which is 215 by 205. Zone number 2 is 190 by 180. If we break 200, we'll reevaluate the longs. Pullbacks are buyable. Okay, they took out the stops right here and they pulled back. Let's see how far they pull back. So that's a breakout trader that's getting nervous right here. Because whenever they go up to that level, break it and pull it back, that type of a trader is looking around saying, okay, am I about to get screwed here or what? Okay, and you could see how quickly the price kind of pulled back. So if we break anything under 225, then they trap the longs up there. And no, he's still good so far. Well, let's see. It's almost, we're better off looking for the pullback to buy versus looking at the break to buy. Here it comes again. That's the same pattern. Our target ultimately is 265. We're looking for pullbacks to buy into this thing. out of here. Wow. 340. All right, so the market just put on a captain setup long, short on the 100 NT Renko. So we're getting the distribution level between us and the 40 and a whole number. So let's see if we can run. I mean, that type of behavior, we saw that early on. Right here, it got rolled over. The market made a 6 prong captain setup short, and it ran down before they trapped everybody in that rotation. So I wanna see where this candle is gonna close. Is it gonna close lower or higher? And depending on that, if it closes below the 280, I'll start looking for rallies to short into this market on a scalping basis only. Crazy, 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 crazy. There you go. That's the one. Captain set up 6 pound. Captain set up short on the 100 NT Renko, and let's see how far it's gonna go. I'm looking for rallies to short into this market on a scalping basis. A potential trouble area for the longs is a break under 240. All right, so they're testing harmony zone number 2, and they're consolidating here. Longs can start getting up there if they break anything above 300. Otherwise, we're gonna flush sell to 240, and then from there, you're gonna get lower prices all the way down to 200. Comes a 240. Target is hit. Now it's a complete reversal on the 200 NT Renko, and we're looking for 215. And we've visited that number multiple times. So they're gonna rally it back up here a little bit, and we're gonna see how well they're gonna handle this. Ultimately, we'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 285. All right, so we're getting a two-sided market here. Rallies are shortable against harmony zone number 2. And if we see a lower high here and the cloud shift on the 20 NT Rinko, I'm going to look for a short. Yeah, the market has been, Eddie, the market has been really volatile lately, and really think markets are moving, and they're exaggerated in everything that they do. Like I'm spending the whole day right now and just really watching the market. I have not put on a single trade, and I'm just going to be patient with it. I mean, markets like this tends to be a bit difficult. I don't want to call it difficult, but it's a challenge to trade. I rather just kind of conserve my capital right now. All right, so the market is in sync, and we're looking for 215. Fucking believable. All right, so we're in the neutral zone right now between harmony zone number 1 and 2. So they took out the stops right under that most recent low and they bought him back up. So that's a just bullish behavior right there. So we're heading toward that reversal price of 265.75. Thank you, Becca. Congrats. Yeah, Jeff. I have 15 PAs. So we're looking at, okay, so you're getting a captain setup long right here. Here you go. PAs, here we go. So Just for shits and giggles, let's see them. Those are 15 accounts. Here you go. And those two, 13 and 26, I made a request for payouts. I have three more accounts right here, 47, 35, 30. They're close to payout as well. I'm about 400, 500 bucks away from that. So once that happens, most likely in the next week or so, I'll make a request for those three accounts as well. There you go. Now back to trading. Back to chop mode. Yeah, well, they flipped that market up there. 68. They keep they keep buying harmony zone number one. I mean, that's just a positive thing for us to see. So okay. So how are they handling the stops? They keep buying them. Like right here, they bought them. Once we broke this into the 35s, then here we made a captain setup long. They flushed it one more time and they bought him. They bought him three times in a row around harmony zone number one. That is a good sign that there are buyers in this market. Back up all the way to 290. That's the structure we're looking for. All right, let's see what they want to do here. Boom. Why do you fear? Pullbacks are buyable. Here we go again. They took out the stops under 50 and bottom right back up. That's just the same pattern. Market have some strength there. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 228. Yeah, 228. they're monkeying around, man. I mean, it's just been. It is what it is, right? Yeah, yeah, Adam. Don't hate the price action, hate the player. Well, or you could just simply don't like either of them and just be on the sideline, right? And nothing wrong with that. I can. All right, let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I mean, that the issue with this type of market is the volatility almost renders your 5 point stop or 10 point stop worthless. So the risk of operating in this environment is so much harder. So what that means that you really kind of have to, start small and maybe average in a range, but you can't do that with Apex. So that puts you in a position where maybe start with micro and only add to a trade that goes in your favor and just kind of add. So this way, when the trade loses or stops you out, it stops you for a micro and small. And when it start moving in your direction and they're acting crazy like this, you're just adding into a winner. So that's the only way I see this type of environment working. Target is 340. All right, across the board, how's everybody doing? Adam, Marty, Matthew, Jeff, Frida, Ethan, where we at? Eddie, Becca. Good job, Becca. You said you made a little bit of money. Alpha is gone. Green 350 was 780. Adam up 2K on 2 PAs and up 8K on 11 evals. Marty, okay, Frida took a long in ES. I know that's frustrating, huh, Frida? But the good part about this is the market is slowing down a little bit. It's not as crazy. He's trading bigger accounts, Jeff. So I think they're trading the 250 or 300. Yeah. So this is an interesting behavior here. Took out the stops, and here they presented us with this high and a lower high, and this typically will lend itself to a little bit of a pullback and a retest of 315 and 305, and the market just bought it. Okay, so that tells me the buyers are still in the house. Well, here you go. Our target is 365.75. That's our target. Double top, triple top, bullshit top. That's what you got going on here. It's a madness. Potential not super two. Okay. Let's see here. Send prosper. Yeah, look at that. How you what do you think about your double top? And 392. I mean, he's still holding on, Matthew, from at 212. Good for you, man. That's a big ass win right there. That was the key, 210, 215. That was the big deal right there. Yeah, good for you, man, for holding. That's a big deal. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. We're hitting lunch right now. And no trades for me so far. Um, I wanna make sure that I'm reading the market accurately, but no trades. That doesn't mean I wouldn't trade later on. But I'm gonna take a break, take some lunch, and come back and take a look at this market. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Rufio, yeah, I mean it's a bit of a challenge, but sometimes there's nothing wrong with taking like a day and just read price action. Like do nothing but read price action and see how well you're reading it without having to stress over execution and measure if you're seeing this well or not. And that you'll be surprised that will really hone, at least for me, it hones down my focus on the market. I'll start, if I spend that day in a week where I just do nothing but read the price, it just makes me better for the rest of the week. Anyway, so that's it for me. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Good job, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.